Sunken cities, punk bikers, and Italian dudes pretending they're American. Today's movie proves that the best movies rip off multiple classics. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, and today we're checking out Ruggero Deodato's gloriously unhinged Raiders of Atlantis, aka Atlantis Interceptors. This one's a movie that feels like someone filmed a fever dream after a drunken all-night movie marathon. Released in 1983, this one borrows from like a dozen other better films. There's flashes of Mad Max, Zombie, Cannibal Holocaust, and too many other movies to list in this one. It's like a greatest hits mixtape of all your favorite spaghetti cinema tropes. You should definitely expect exploding toy helicopters, a wonderfully terrible title track, a sub that looks suspiciously like someone's bathtub prop, and plenty of over-the-top action. I mean, this is the kind of Italian nonsense I live for. But enough about that. Can these Atlantean interceptors kill enough people to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. But before we get started, today's video is sponsored by our friends at Helix. It's the holidays, so why not give yourself the gift of actually sleeping well for once? Seriously, it's December, it's cold, we're all hibernating a little. Might as well do it on a mattress that helps you sleep like a baby and wake up feeling refreshed. I spend more hours in bed this time of year than any other, watching movies, hiding from the cold, pretending I'll be productive tomorrow. I mean, the list is endless. That's exactly why the quality of your bed really matters in winter. A supportive, comfy mattress is the foundation of a warm, snuggle-worthy setup. And for me, that's been my Helix Twilight Luxe. I took the Helix Sleep Quiz years ago, which takes all the guesswork out of getting the right mattress, and it matched me perfectly. The mattress is firm enough to keep my back from sounding like bubble wrap, but still soft and cushy so I don't feel like I'm sleeping on a slab at the morgue. If you're looking for a quick, affordable way to make an old mattress feel new, improve a guest bed, or sleep cooler with Glaciotex cooling, it's honestly one of the best accessories they make. If you've never tried Helix, here's why they're the most awarded mattress brand out there. They make the whole process of ordering your mattress stupidly easy. You take the quiz, get matched with the best type of mattress for your sleep style, and they ship it right to your door for free. It comes rolled up in a box, pops open, and you're good to go. They also have a 120-night sleep trial and a lifetime warranty, which is wild. And in their sleep study, 82% of users increase their deep sleep. That's the kind of luxury mattress result I can get behind. And right now is the best time to try Helix because their Cyber Monday sale is extended, which means you could save big on a Helix mattress, a mattress topper, kids mattress, whatever you need. Just head over to helixsleep.com and use the code HORRORGEEK to take advantage of their extended Cyber Monday sale and get 20% off site-wide. And if you didn't catch that, that link is in the description and pinned comment, so you can use that to head on over to get 20% off site-wide. So really, treat yourself this holiday season. Upgrade your sleep, upgrade your life, and start the new year actually feeling rested. Your spine will thank you. Thanks again to Helix for sponsoring today's video. And now, let's get bloody. I like it. We're jumping right into the movie this week. And listen to this kickin' Italian soundtrack music. Miami, Florida? It's like Miami Vice. Oh, Italian trash cinema. How I've missed you. Hey, look, it's the legendary Christopher Connolly. We last saw him in Fulci's Manhattan, baby. He also did more than a few Italian films later in his career. Pretty low-rent title card. Very modern YouTube, though. This one was more commonly known as Atlantis Interceptors. I first scored a copy on a grainy bootleg I ordered from a Video Search of Miami catalog back in the day. God, I miss the days of bootleg tape catalogs. Yes, Robert Gold. Don't be fooled, though, that's just Tito Carpi pretending he's an American. Here's Vincent Menino making like his 7th Sick Flicks appearance. He's been here previously on things like Devilfish and Murder Rock. Oh no, this song has lyrics. Ian Sarah, would you care to share your critical evaluation of this track?
It stinks.
I mean, I was digging it, but the vocals didn't really make it any better. Yes, a whole lot of Italians pretending to be Americans this week. This is actually Stefano Mingardo. Hey, Ivan Rasimov is back on Sick Flicks. We last saw him in Deodato's Jungle Holocaust. And here's veteran Italian film actor George Hilton. I'm totally guessing Deodato just made this so he could write off a vacation in Miami. Yeah, looks like my ship is finally coming in. Literally. And directed by Roger Franklin, who's totally not Ruggero Deodato trying to make you think he's a US citizen. House establishing shot! This is like some artsy Calvin Klein perfume commercial. Oh no, we've got interlopers. They're here to steal all the sweet fragrance for themselves. I'm no architect, but I think these guys went a little overboard with the pillars. I ain't gonna tell Sterling this was Crockett and Tubbs. Mohammed here is actually Tony King, who was on the show previously in Cannibal Apocalypse. Guys, I'm pretty sure the place has a front door. No need to go to all this trouble to get inside. Christopher Connolly, Master Ninja. It seems like a lot of work to just read over someone's shoulder. Then he makes his move. Here, smell this. It's my gym socks that have been in my locker all year. Ugh, please tell me this isn't your crusty sock. Connolly really is a ninja. I mean, look at this shit.
Hey, you!
Pimp foot and pimp hands. I'm just gonna say it. Off-cycle junkyard dog had a pretty average physique. I'm at the end of my rope. Hey, they incapacitated everyone. Couldn't they have just carried the old guy out the front door instead of putting him on the zip line? This movie is making me question a lot of things already. Action pose. Say what you will, but this dude is committed. Who the hell are these guys? Chief Brody drives to Amity Beach to examine the remains of Chrissy Watkins. This is a very formal hostage exchange. Connolly is wearing a tie, for Christ's sake. Pardon me, do you happen to have any gray poop on? This is a Diodato cameo. One of two in the film. So, you want to go to Chipotle now, or what? I got nothing else happening today. Oh yeah, look at that sweet upholstery. Same as the plastic-covered couch in your mom's formal living room. And back to Black Inferno. I know Dexter dumps the bodies of his victims out here somewhere. Hey, what are you doing on my boat? This is the Coast Guard. Pull over and stop the monkey knife fights. You are not in international waters. I always wanted a Rufus and Bobby supernatural spin-off series, but this was not what I had in mind. Oil rig establishing shot. Hey, it's McKelly Suave on the left. And there's George Hilton, looking like he just got busted reading a Penthouse. And here's your other Diodato cameo. Thrill as we spend 5 minutes landing the chopper. And here's the precious cargo it's delivering. Joya Scola. Good day, my lady. She is asking the important questions, though.
How does she get off?
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. She meant off this oil rig. Oh, you got this at Spirit Halloween. It's like a giant Pez candy. Anyway, they found this thing underwater and want her to translate the text. There, you're all up to speed on the plot. She's not really believable as an academic, but she is more believable than the Chicken Lady Terminator telling you she's an anthropologist.
I'm an anthropologist, huh?
Gonna hold on to this magnifying glass so I can look for Hilton's dick later. Probably not strong enough, though. Jesus, what is up with Hilton's shoes and socks combo? Anyway, Dr. Rollins has ideas about what the stone does.
I think it confirms the existence of Atlantis.
Dr. Hill, any thoughts on that assessment?
Totally idiotic.
Let's get a second opinion from Lance Henriksen.
That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
You are both gentlemen and scholars. Hilton's like, are you high? Because you sound high. Quiet, everyone. Fantastic Voyage is on. Oh god, check out these special effects. It's a toy sub in a bathtub. I think they might have found the Kursk, honestly. Wow, Harrison Ford really let himself go. And random jump cut to the city. Because sure, why not? Who is this dude? And Scary Mask. The whole prop budget for this movie was spent at Spirit Halloween, it seems. Hey, who didn't pay the electric bill? I feel like putting bottle rockets in all the PCs was probably a terrible idea. Wait, more characters? Come on, movie. And out of nowhere, this happens.
George, let's go back home.
Mary!
I am so lost right now. Oh, here are the culprits, a marauding punk gang. Miami had a terrible problem with these guys in the 90s. Oh no, looks like we have a blue filter mid-afternoon approaching on the horizon. Stock footage waves. Last one in the stock footage wave pool is a rotten egg. Oh, sweet Jesus, look at this. Chef's kiss. Amazing. Many toys were destroyed in the making of Atlantis Interceptors. Not gonna lie, this is way better than CGI. Live look at me anytime someone puts country music on. And what the hell? Now it's calm. Don't worry though, because Connolly's got the Ric Flair gun. Woo! And they saved the main characters from the rig too, so there's that. I mean, it's a good thing they saved McKelly Suave, so he could live long enough to make Stage Fright and Cemetery Man. Turns out the boat's broken down, and everyone thinks they saw an island during the storm. No, this Italian version of Gilligan's Island kinda sucks. Anyway, below decks, the dock is sharing more important details.
All we do is eat spinach.
I like spinach too.
Well, that's great to know. And now we're swimming. Seriously, I didn't skip anything. We went from spinach to this. If this is Atlantis, it just looks like any other seaside resort so far. And because this movie has zero fucks to give about making sense, there's now a hostage situation back on the boat. Stay back.
Kitty is ours. I'll kill you all.
Hey, Manuel, we're not in international waters anymore. You're gonna catch a case if you don't let her go. Manuel's like, screw you losers, I'm out. And if you're wondering why he flipped, let's allow the doc to explain.
His tattoo. Did you see it? It was like one of the symbols on the tablet.
Convenient. Then everyone heads ashore. And I'm sure we'll get to Atlantis someday. This guy was just celebrating his team Super Bowl win and got stuck up here, apparently. I have no idea what is going on here, but this island is full of two things: dead people and weird people. Well, maybe she's dead too. If that's the case, then maybe it's just full of dead people. Like this film, I'm just making all of this up as I go along. Yeah, this definitely looks like Philly after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Alright, who's ready for a fun run? I don't know, but I've been told. Eskimo. Hey, you're gonna get me demonetized. House establishing shot. Look at Connolly. He's coming in hot. And look who's back.
It's Manuel.
Whoa. How did the punks get here? Did they charter a boat? So far, one of the big drawbacks of this film is this bow and arrow scene. It's like they got an Italian Mad Max ripoff into their Fulci zombie ripoff right now. So, what do you think of my Hulk cosplay? I'd say Connolly and friends are cooked. Don't worry though, this guy's gonna go negotiate for peace. Yeah, let's see how this plays out for him. So yeah, about as expected. Bike Week at Sturgis is in full swing. Backstage, Junkyard Dog is setting this guy up for the headbutt. That Perfect JR is my gift to you this holiday season. You know, these guys could just be Tom Savini's biker gang from Dawn of the Dead. They're pinned down here, but don't worry, Michele Suave's gonna go find them a better spot. And that seems to have worked out splendidly. So wait, they could just slip out the back and no one would notice? What the hell, movie? Look, we could text for help if we could just wire this place for internet. Lend me a hand. And just insert your own Brandon Tenold decapitation drop here. This looks like a nice, quiet Florida neighborhood. I bet the HOA is going to be pissed about all these bikers. Inside, it's just like a Resident Evil game. Finding boxes of guns. And bullets.
Bullets! Great! Bullets!
Then suddenly it's night. I had no illusions about this film maintaining any kind of continuity. Now we get a battle for reasons. He's on fire! Deodato has said he intended the Atlantis folks to basically be like zombies. They show up in huge numbers and surround the good guys and basically turn into cannon fodder. Honestly, I'd rather he just made a straight zombie film. Ah, yes, they're gonna use the Donkey Kong defense stratagem. No one can survive the rolling barrels. Man, there's gotta be some J&B down here somewhere. Turns out, it's just more survivors. And why am I getting Night of the Living Dead flashbacks here? Oh no, I bet Megan from Megan is Missing is in one of those barrels. Anyway, now we can start to put together some of the pieces. The crazy punk interceptor showed up at the...
Hey, just a second. What time did it start?
Right after the current went out.
Same time the platform was wrecked.
I bet it had everything to do with raising the sub from the bottom of the bathtub. Outside, Crystal Skull tells us his plan for the rest of the movie.
All of you will be executed.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. And we're back to fighting. I feel like this movie had about 2 ideas and everyone just went, sure, we can stretch them out to 90 minutes. All right, go deep. Oh, good. Here comes the exterminator. Deodato's probably just off camera shouting at the guy to go easy with the flamethrower because they don't have enough money in the budget for more gas. Well, the kid getting fried by a flamethrower is a definite departure from Night of the Living Dead. I'll give him that. But the fight's not over, because now they're shooting poison gas into the place.
They're throwing gas bombs!
These guys cannot catch a break. Yes, this looks like barrels of fun. This lady was an adventurer once. Then she took an arrow to the fake head. But while everyone's doing some terrible movie fighting, Kathy is abducted by the Atlantis Interceptors. This guy looks like Amazon Basics Gene Siskel. I give my wife and daughter's deaths 2 thumbs down. And now it's morning again. Say it with me, kids. Continuity is hard. Meanwhile, this guy looks like a Cobra Kai reject. Sensei Kreese is gonna kill me if I lose to an old man. Wait a minute. Why are they not fighting now?
Nice bracelet.
Yeah.
You like that?
I think this whole movie was improvised with the cameras running. Alright, let's stop for some exposition.
She discovered that the mythical Atlantis was destroyed during a civil war.
Is it the mythical Atlantis if she's saying it actually existed?
What's that have to do with the Russian sub?
It was the radiation from the sub caused the island to rise.
Lance Henriksen, are you still here?
That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
So now they're going to Atlantis. Finally. Except I don't think you can drive there. Hey, Chris, can you do the Arnie line from Predator?
Here comes the chopper!
Yeah, that's gonna need some work. And it's coming in from behind.
Hell yeah.
No, I meant behind the bus. Not gonna lie, this seems pretty dangerous. Hi, I just wanted to drop in. So wait, the guys from Atlantis have a helicopter too? What don't they have? Guess that's a wrap for Discount Siskel. And exploding toy helicopter. Magnificent. Before the gathering of the Juggalos, there was the gathering of the village people. Hey, who was nice enough to leave them a helicopter? Meant they're gonna fly that thing right into the end of Demons. It is lucky that Rasimov, who can fly a chopper, is still alive. Oh, and of course Connolly has to be a show-off. Say what you will about this movie, but there are definitely some good stunts in it. Now that they're all reunited, it's time for them to head to the island. Except they have no idea where it is.
Hey, Woosh! If you were an island, where would you be?
He's like, this is a trick question, because no man is an island. Island establishing shot. Jesus, how could they miss this thing? Anyway, Rasimov is busy tugging his stick.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean the stick for the chopper. Settle down. Oh, I know this place. This is where Treat Williams ends up at the end of Deep Rising. And with 20 minutes left, we finally arrive at Atlantis. I think. And I guess the Atlanteans don't like visitors. And here's another pretty solid stunt. I regret nothing. While that's going on, Rasimov has made a discovery. Not gonna lie, I fully expected the remains of the Statue of Liberty to be here. Not this sub.
If I'm not back by the time you're finished.
Then just wait longer. Deeper in Atlantis, Kathy's looking great. She's totally ready to marry Lopan.
You have deciphered the tablet of knowledge.
Look, we just call them iPads, and toddlers can work them. This is not impressive. These guys look like some 80s new wave band. Hey, what happened to the lighting in this scene? Road Warrior Animal has gone native. And it wouldn't be a Diodato movie without at least one jungle trap. Those stakes were definitely high. Should he be approaching that thing? Didn't we discuss earlier about how the radiation brought Atlantis up from the depths? Hey, look! Michele Suave's still alive! Well, at least this giant Pez will sustain us. We're getting close to the end, and I'm starting to suspect nothing much is gonna happen in this movie. Kathy looks like she's a contestant on a game show about to press the buzzer to win big prizes. Oh yeah, the professor's crawled around in here long enough now that he's guaranteed to glow in the dark tonight. Back outside, it's a ninja attack. I wonder where these Atlantis folks get their clothes. Do they have a Hot Topic down there, or what? And down goes Rasimov. Now who's gonna fly them home? Oh, don't worry. 'Tis a flesh wound. I'll rub some dirt on it and walk it off. Or not. Pretty sure this is the second time this guy fell off this ledge. Meanwhile, Connolly is still wandering around. The giant Pez says Atlantis is just up ahead. Oh no, Cobra Kai guy got shot. I'd have shown it, but the movie couldn't be bothered to actually film it. Then, back at the sub, Suave ices the professor. And then he gets iced too. Hey, the Giant Pez tablet leads to an even bigger Giant Pez door. But first, Connolly has to fight Crystal Skull. Dude's whipping it like he wants to join Devo. Maybe shoot him with the gun? So wait, smashing his mask makes the door open? I am so confused. Yeah, it looks like something straight out of The Keep in here. And it's just like a Kim Carnes song. He's got heavy laser eyes. Anyway, Wash shows up, and now they're being attacked by Claudio Fragasso's fog machine. These guys would have been terrible mimes. Aw, look who they found. She could be 11 from Stranger Things' mom. The first step to bringing the Atlantis folks back is aligning their chakras with these crystals, apparently. But rather than stop them, she winds up with them? This movie sure got real trippy here in the last 10 minutes. With Kathy gone, Mike and Wash flee. But the dome is closing. Just like the old Civic Arena. Do you kids even remember the Civic Arena? Christ, I'm old. Somehow they get to the chopper and find... I thought you booked a one-way trip to Atlantis. They're gonna try to make an escape, but it's gonna be tight. Oh no, it's closing. But they made it, as this cheesy miniature shot clearly demonstrates. And there goes Atlantis. Oh, come on, he's old enough to be your dad. And freeze frame ending with credits, baby. So, what have we learned from Raiders of Atlantis? Hell if I know. This one's weird even by this show's standards. It feels like 6 different films rolled into one. You've got the weird post-apocalyptic Mad Max vibe, some Italian cannibal film elements, things that feel inspired by Fulci and zombie cinema, and more. It never really comes together in any meaningful way, but like so many of the Italian genre films of the era, it's a campy good time. But enough about that. Can these Atlantis Interceptors kill enough people to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, Atlantis Interceptors is pretty middle of the road. This is not the kind of splatter Diodato delivered in his more infamous cannibal films, but there are a few things to pay attention to here. We're treated to 1 decapitation, multiple shootings, people on fire, an arrow to the face, and a few other odds and ends. This one is more action-y than splattery, but there's enough here to give Raiders of Atlantis a slightly underwhelming 2 barf bag rating. This one isn't a sick flick, but it's so crazy you should check it out anyway. Looking for another crazy Italian genre mashup? Then be sure to check out my review of Warriors of the Year 2072. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.